So there's kind of some resentment against the slavers and what they're doing, but you're not able to get more information beyond that.
Okay.
Why don't you give me a dexterity check? Because you're hiding around. Let's see if you roll one. 30. Okay! You walk inside, you sold your gun, sure. No, so you notice actually the hardest part of trying to sneak up is going to be getting up close because there's the large courtyard. But as you're about to approach, you see there's like a small group of goblins hanging around the base of the hill. It looks like one of them, it actually looks like your friend, the halfling, Riggle, and he's talking to them. There's a human patrol, and they actually stop and go to hassle the goblins, and that gives them the perfect opening to dart in, move through the grass, dart from tree to tree, and you're able to get very close. You notice first right off the bat that this temple, it looks like it may have been fortified in its original construction. If you picture the U, the bottom half of the U is made of stone, and there are like no windows. It's almost like it's kind of off-putting. Like the architecture here screams like I don't know, like late 1930s, like fascist Italy. Like it's just very utilitarian, but also very off-putting, just like stone. You can see why maybe the humanoids would have had trouble taking it because it almost does look like a fortified outpost. The U sections though look a little bit more open. Both of them look like they have gardens. For example, the one on the left side, it looks like there's actually an open courtyard. There's no roof for much of it, and then there's a small cottage or a small chamber on the north end of it, and north is where the spokes of the U point up to the north. There's a door to that little cottage. There's the main gate, which is between the. There's also on the western side, about 2/3 of the way up, like just where like the U's arm goes up, which is pretty fun because the bottom is very thick. You can see like a thick bottom here, 2 small arms coming up. There's double doors there. That the doors are open, and you can hear what sounds like orcs talking. Looks like just a group of them chatting, passing the time. On the eastern upward part of the U, that's actually made of wood. It looks like it's in bad shape. And there are a couple windows on the eastern side that look like they open up into a hallway. The main gate is there's not a door, rather there's a portcullis. There's a portcullis that's been dropped. There's an entryway and a second portcullis. And peering around, you can see inside there's a number of orcs. They look like they're on guard duty. There's a couple tables. They're just sitting there chatting amongst themselves. Do you speak Orcish?
I do not.
Okay, so you can't show up.
I learned such a vital time.
Exactly, that's it. There is though this weird contraption you can like make out. It looks like a giant cart, like a mantlet, that has wheels, and there's a steel pipe sticking out, like someone's bored into the middle of that mantlet. If you're a modern person, you think, oh, it looks like some sort of like artillery piece or something. And it's facing, that pipe is like facing toward the entrance, so you can't really see what's behind the mantlet. There is an orc though. It looks like he's doing something behind it. Like hear him kind of grunting and swearing Orcish. He's got some tools out. He's working on something behind it. Why don't you also give me a wisdom check?
That's a natural one. A 3.
Okay.
I'm contagious.
So now, you don't notice any secret doors or anything like that, but you do see that there are a couple times you may play a little more conservatively than you otherwise would, because the orcs seem like very nervous. Like there's watchful, like if they're well trained and alert. These guys aren't that. They're orcs. They're kind of chaotic. They're not really like the best disciplined troops, but they just seem on edge. Like when you're watching the orcs, like the main entrance, there's a couple times when like one orc bumps into another one and startles him, that orc turns around and almost punches the other guy. And then they actually get into a bit of a shoving match. They seem tense.
Like they're expecting an attack or something?
It's hard to say. If they're expecting an attack, you think they'd be more watchful. This is more like they're suspicious of each other. They're always kind of looking over their shoulder at each other, and orcs don't get along very well, but this is not quite what you've seen before amongst orcs. There's something else at work here. Do you want to try to go in?
No.
Okay.
Not at this time.
Because the door